Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Tuesday, October the 8th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. Now, I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out and give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. If you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate. Okay, it being Tuesday, of course, we have our daily challenges here, but we also have our weekly challenges. Now, I'll be doing videos back to back, so I'm going to be using a score booster drink to help me put me over a little bit. So as you can see, the top right hand corner of the screen shows I have a 25% boost. Now I have a natural 25% boost that is being a Fallout First member, and I claimed that right off the Season 18 Season Pass. As it shows up there, I have 2 score booster drinks that are ready to go. Let's go ahead and use one. When you use a score booster drink, it increases by another 25% for 24 hours. So that means we can only use 1 score booster drink at a time. So let's go ahead and use that bad boy. I'm going to go to 50%. Nice. Now, if you might note there, you didn't see the score increase, and that may happen to you as well. So all you have to do is you back out, and basically you just go right back into it. You'll see it pop up. There we go, just like that. Okay, let's take a look here. Built a generator and a shelter 1. Okay, so just in case you guys were unaware, you can get yourself a free shelter in the game. Make your way up here to Vault 51. Now, if you're a lower level player, obviously the hardest part is just making your way up here. But when you do, basically it's only about a 5-10 minute quest. No enemies, it's very easy. And at the end, you'll get yourself a free shelter, as well as a bunch of different parts as well, and a free generator for that shelter, which is pretty cool. Another thing, if you're a returning player, if you're around when Season 13 was out, you made it all the way to rank 100, you would have got yourself a free sound and stage shelter right at rank 100. And if you paid for Fallout First just for 1 month and you don't pay for Fallout First anymore, and you're able to claim that Vault Lobby shelter, you'll always have that Vault Lobby shelter, even though you don't pay for Fallout First anymore. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to go inside of our shelter. This is the soundstage shelter. This is the one we got in Season 13 at rank 100, just an FYI. Go ahead and turn these on. Right now, of course, once we're inside of our shelter, we get to build a generator. Let's go ahead and open up our building menu. Now, I have been asked last week, a person was having some issues opening up their build menu in their shelter. So I have not heard of this happening lately. It did happen once upon a time ago, but all you do is just like when you're outside of your shelter, you just hit the button, whatever button it is for you, and you hold it down. Just for like maybe 2 or 3 seconds, it'll bring up your build menu. Alright, just an FYI. And if you guys are still having issues doing that, I recommend you guys just kind of get in contact with Bethesda at the website, just put in a little ticket. Right, so this little Vault power bank right here, this is the free one you get at Vault 51 with the free shelter. Alright, let's go ahead and put them right up on the wall here. There we go. Build a generator and a shelter 1 for 1. But it can be any generator at all, whatever you have, whatever you want to build. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, what's next here? Let's take a look at this one here. Eat dog food 5. Okay, so canned dog food. Okay, this is what it means. It doesn't mean go out and kill a bunch of mongrels or canines and cook it up and eat that food. It means canned dog food. Now, we can find canned dog food all around the wasteland. You can usually find canned dog food off of Scorched, the rare time. If you are looking for canned dog food, of course, it's totally random. Tyler County Fairgrounds is a pretty decent spot. Camden Park, Lewisburg, and around the picnic table area. Right up here, Mama Dolce's right here in Morgantown. It's a pretty decent spot as well. Just gonna deal with some robots. Sometimes in around human enemies, such as blood eagles, such as cultists. Not necessarily these two locations, but just the icon. Right down here, Camp Liberty and around the bonfire. Sometimes you'll come across canned dog food there as well. Sometimes it's the game likes to substitute with pork and beans, but you can always try that out. You can always try out players' vendors as well. Okay, some people like to sell canned dog food, usually for 1 cap each. And when you see that happen, you know that they have a weenie wagon. Now, the weenie wagon we got a few months ago during the last Graham's Meat Cook. Some of you were very successful in getting the plan for this bad boy, so this is a camp resource we got as a reward. And lucky for me, I was able to get one as well. And he produces canned dog food. Now, this is pretty awesome, and probably one of the best camp resources we ever got in the game. Not only for usefulness, but for looks. Okay, but a lot of people will sell their canned dog food, so it's always good to recommend to check those spots. All right, just vendors of other players. Okay, because I know sometimes I'll sell, if I have like a lot of it, I'll sell it for 1 cap each. So you can always do that yourself. All right, so let's go to a spot maybe we can find some canned dog food. Let's go to Mama Dolce's and see what we can find up here. Go after some robots at the same time. And again, canned dog food is like totally random. You can check here all day long, but it makes it a little bit harder if you're on a server with other people, because a lot of people will go to these places and clear it right out on you. Okay, so you always got to keep that in mind. You know, nothing is guaranteed. Okay, it all depends on the server that you're on. If you can get on a server where the stuff is around, hey, that's awesome. Kill these or destroy these robots here. Usually there's a guy in here. He's already just... Oh, I was going to say he's already destroyed. Maybe not. Okay. It's fine with me. It's always good to kind of check these little shelves here. Now, back in the day, those of you who've been playing the game right from the beginning, back in the day, these conveyor belts used to be full of canned dog food. Not anymore. And always good to check inside these crates as well. Always good to check these conveyor belts as well. Right? Now I find myself, I don't really have a whole lot here, especially on the private servers for some reason. You think it'd be a lot better in private servers, but I know myself, I just don't have a whole lot of luck. Those of you who've been following my channel, but you guys know the luck I have. I find I have better luck finding it when I'm on public servers with other people for some reason. I don't know why that is, but sometimes there'll be some right here and around the area. Always good to check on top of these shelves as well and check these little coolers. Check inside here. There's a little cooler here as well. Everything else but what we're looking for. Now there is another little crate back here. It's always good to kind of check as well. Yeah, no, kind of hard to... Nothing in there. Alright, is what it is. It's always good to check it. And as you can see how it depends, even if you're on a public server like I am right now, I haven't picked this stuff up in a while, so this stuff is not here. It just didn't spawn in for me. There's a couple guys in here. Right now, sometimes there'll be there'll be one right here, and usually one right here as well. Alright, so unfortunately for me, not much luck here today. That's pretty cool, see that? Alright, yeah, not much luck there at all. Okay. Well, is what it is, so I give you all kinds of options there. You can always try luck with your canned dog food if you so wish. I'm just going to go ahead and eat some. As you guys know, I always carry some on me. Alright, there we go. Canned dog food, just like that. Alright, what's next here? Alright, let's go ahead. Scrap pre-war money 5. So I did make a video not that long ago of locations where you can find pre-war money. Now, we were quite successful in that video. You can definitely check that out. I'll have that pinned at the top right-hand corner of the screen in case you guys need some great locations. But one of the best spots for pre-war money is right here in Morgantown Airport. If you're lucky enough to call in Collision Course, okay, and complete that event, there's a little government aid drop at the end. That aid drop, okay, will have anywhere from 99 to 101 pre-war money, and it's pretty awesome. Now, you don't have to do that event, okay? If you go on a public server, okay, anyone, and you come up here, you see that government aid drop there, and even though you didn't even do the event, go up to the government aid drop, and that money and all the other stuff will be in there as well. You can claim it, even though you didn't even do the event. Okay, some people get it and some people don't, but I'm telling you, you don't have to do that event if you see that government aid drop there already and you had nothing to do with the event. All right? FYI. We're actually going to pop up here to the Wavy Willards Water Park. If you come across dead corpses, sometimes dead corpses will have pre-war money on them. Wolves will have pre-war money on them as well, surprisingly. Cash registers. Now, cash registers are kind of hit and miss, okay? Not all cash registers will have pre-war money in it, but some will, so just an FYI. So while we are up here, we're going to do another daily challenge at the same time. Cripple Scorch's leg too. So in case you don't know some great locations for Scorched, let's say you're brand spanking new to the game, you only know the typical locations, okay? Like up here, we have Willards Water Park, you know, your Palace of the Winding Path, and Tyler County Fairgrounds, Camden Park. But there's a lot of other locations as well. Now, we're going to be making a video here soon enough because we're going to have spooky Scorched around, but we had Festive Scorched just a couple months ago. Took you to 23 locations where you can find Scorched, okay? Not just Festive Scorched, but any Scorched at all. And you can definitely check that out just so if you're having a hard time, let's say you're on a public server and one of these locations that you know, it's all cleared out. Okay, so that's that video, that's where it will shine. Okay. Now, in order to cripple Scorch's leg, you can go ahead and free aim if you so wish. Definitely nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of good free aimers out there. I like to use VATS myself, and use VATS as a perk card that'll help you out under perception. It's called Concentrated Fire. It allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. The reason why I like using VATS is because all we need is one Scorched if you have the right weapon. Left leg, right leg kind of deal. Okay, you just switch back and forth. Now, sometimes we have a weapon that is very powerful. We get one shot, one kill. But if you have the right weapon, you can definitely pull that off. All right, let's go ahead here. We're going to go for the left leg. You can tell that you cripple them too by the way that they kind of move. Get over here. There we go. Cripple Scorch's leg. 2 for 2. Done. Just like that. Okay. Alright. Oh, hi, dude. How you make it out there? He's like, huh. Alright. So we're here for the pre-war money. And again, there's a lot of cash registers here, so you can definitely check them out, but I don't have a whole lot of luck with cash registers, to be honest. I find more cash registers that are empty than full, okay? What you can do is just going to take around this little corner here, and this is like, it's like a manager's office, basically. Alright? Usually a couple cash registers, so we got 2 there, none in there, okay? You do have some pre-war money that are a little stack here, a little stack there, nice, nice. And another thing, if any safe that you open up, doesn't matter what level it is, even level 0 safes. So level 0, 1, 2, and 3, you open up that safe, there'll always be pre-war money in it, doesn't matter. Right, there we go, pre-war money. All kinds of nice. Right, let's go ahead. We're going to scrap this. We can go to anywhere at all to scrap and go back to our camp if you so wish, someone else's camp, train station, what have you. Just going to go down to Grafton Station here because it's close by. Gonna scrap this pre-war money. And that is just one great spot. And if you're having a hard time finding pre-war money, definitely check that video out. It'll help you out a lot. There we go. Scrap pre-war money, 5 for 5 done, just like that. Okay, what's next here? Complete event 1. Perfect. So if you take a look at the description, there is a link to a video called Complete Events for Newbies. Okay, now you don't need me to be a newbie to watch that video. It's about an hour, 6 minutes long. It is all time stamped to help you out. The vast majority of those events in that video, I spawn in by myself on a private server. Okay, now you can spawn in events on public ones. It's just a little bit harder because you don't know when the last time it was spawned because there's a cooldown associated with it. Okay, but when you're on private servers, it's definitely very useful. But you guys have seen me spawn events in on public ones as well in these videos, right? And that, you can always check the video out just in case you're having a hard time. Because we've all been on servers sometimes, and it'd be like you're looking around the map. It's like, why is there no events going on? Okay. Another thing you can do is you can always claim a workshop, a nice easy workshop somewheres, and when it'll pop up, defend that workshop. That also counts as a complete an event as well. All right, just an FYI. Now we are here in Grafton, and we do have a choice of Grafton Day, Protest March. So we're just going to walk into Grafton. We're going to see what pops in for us. Again, this is an area where you can spawn in your own event. I'm hoping it's Grafton Day, so it's nice and easy. There we go, nice.
This is Grafton's mayor speaking to everyone in
Is
the
that
valley.
what I think it is over there?
It's Grafton Day.
That guy.
We are celebrating our town and its beloved mascot, the Grafton Monster.
These robots
He looks scary, but I assure you his robot
just
handlers
here,
have
but
him
so
completely
there
under
is the
control.
Grafton monster
Now,
there.
join the parade.
Let's get him in the old
Thank you, buddy.
blowholes.
And make sure to donate to my re-election campaign.
There he is, done. Just don't forget to grab your caps, because they're a good source of caps. There we go, complete event 1 for 1 done. Now again, when you come here, it's a 50% chance of Grafton Day or Protest March. Okay, you guys have seen me do Protest March millions of times. It's nice and easy. Let's go over and grab that legendary before it disappears on us. If he's still here, of course, he's right there. Ah, something I always wanted. Yeah, Botsmith, right on. Being sarcastic, of course. Ow. Boy, that's quite the reach he had. I'll take some aluminum scrap, sure. Okay. What's next here? Let's go ahead and collect a teapot too. So again, I have several videos out there showing you some great spots for teapots you can find in around the wasteland. Of course, we could find 3 of them right here at the giant teapot. Right down here, 2 of them. Where are we at here? 2 of them right down here at the Appalachian Antiques. Right here in the forest, actually, some nice easy areas. We have the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse and Settlers Ridge. You can find 1 or 2 in each of those. But probably hands down one of the best spots to find teapots, Palace of the Winding Path. So let's pop over here today. The robot took care of that guy, didn't he? Huh. Oh, there's a little buddy going over to help him. Love watching enemies fighting other enemies. It's so cool to watch. Pass the time. Alright, so we're here for some teapots. Again, this is probably one hands down the best spots for teapots. Palace of the Winding Path. We're gonna make our way to the main house here. Or the main building, I should say. Right on, Jim. Also gonna take care of some Scorched while we're here. Alright, so let's head right downstairs here. Alright, so if we open up these doors here, you can see there's one right there, and there's one right there. See them? Come over to this area right here. One right there. Nice. One right here. There's our 2 teapots. There's some right over here as well. There's another one. There's another one. Box of cigars there too. There's another one right there. Nice. And if you keep going down that hallway there, okay? Keep going down that hallway. It's going to take you to the kitchen, okay? And there's going to be at least 2 or 3 more around there as well. Great spot for teapots. Great spot. All right, what's next here? Okay, floater 3. Okay, so floaters again. I have many old videos showing you some great spots for floaters. You can find 6 of them right here with Willard Corporate Housing. Probably hands down one of the best spots, especially for low-level players at Darling Sisters Lab. Pretty good spot. You can find 1 or 2 right here at the North Kanawha Lookout, as well as some super mutants. Find a couple around Newgat as well. More so in around the north area. 3 guaranteed right here, Red Rocket's filling station. Huntersville. When you spawn into Huntersville, just kind of turn around and walk back down the road. They should be right on your left-hand side when you're walking down the road. And we got this big hole in the ground right here, the big maw. And there's 3 up top, there's 3 down below. Now, these guys here are pretty high level, so you just gotta watch yourself. Those are just a few spots where you can find some floaters. Let's go up here to Willard's Corporate Housing, just seeing how we're up here. Gonna change things up a little bit. I've taken you to the same spots all the time. Alright, so we can find 6 of them here. I highly recommend you go for the head. It's right there. Oh, there's our little friends there. These guys are no match for this weapon. See you later, buddy. Alright. Alright, they just disintegrated, I guess. Fair enough. They're all disintegrating. Let's go ahead and grab some stuff here. There we go. Yeah, great spot for floaters. I think there's one more that's hanging around. He might be over there hiding. Be over there hiding on us. Alright. That was only 5, I believe. And I think we're done. Let's take a look here. We are, just like that, guys. Nice and easy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I want to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Jake Stamps, Not Me But Me Yes Me That's Me, G33K. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.